All right, here we go. Hello friends, welcome back to a little coffee club. You know, I think in the last video, I forgot to say that. Today, we had plans to go into the town and do some stuff here, but we kind of got snowed in. I don't know if you could see from everything here behind me, but yeah, it's been snowing all morning. The sun just came out, so maybe, I don't know, maybe the road conditions might improve so that we can go outside, but we'll see. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and do a little afternoon brew. All right, so we gotta do the little setup again. So here we go. Okay, I have this once again here. Now this first time I used it was yesterday and it worked great. We got snow on our area here and everything, so we'll see how this looks on the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to grind the coffee. We're gonna grind. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little bit extra because I'm gonna be sharing this. You know, I've been brewing coffee at least 2 or 3 times a day while we've been here. And you know, I always grind just for myself, and you guys know I always do 20 grams. But I think the capacity of the K Plus is 30 grams. So for most, I guess for most coffee beans, 30 grams is gonna kind of fill this pretty much all the way to the top. So I'm gonna do 30 grams. Last time we brewed on the AeroPress. Today I'm gonna use the Tricolate. I only brought those 2 brewers, okay? They're just very easy to travel with. The Tricolate, everything fits into this container, and as a matter of fact, I'm gonna brew right into it. I don't know if that's a good idea for like an everyday kind of thing, but hey, we're gonna have to tough it out while we're here on vacation. Okay, I can barely see the numbers. My hands are kind of like frozen. I can barely feel this. Okay, here we go. All right, 30 grams right on the spot. I still have my rugged mountain look. Sorry, I haven't shaved. Maybe tonight. All right, here we go. Okay, so we are at 70 clicks. That's way coarse, usually for me on the Tricolate. But that's the setting I used this morning, and it seemed to have taken long enough to get a really good extraction. I'm gonna try it again. So again, I'm brewing extra amount of coffee. I can barely feel this. Okay, here we go. All right, not sure how long that took, but I'll put it here on the screen so you guys could see. Last time we also didn't check retention, but you see, you get used to everything. So it was very first time I recorded something like this outside. Now today I know probably it's a good idea to look at the phone for most of the shots. And so I'm getting used to looking just in one direction. I have the focusing locked right here with this camera. So whenever I'm doing something here, you guys, I can, you know, switch the shot and show you guys this angle. I kind of like the lighting too. It should look really nice here. I'm not sure, but it should look good. All right, so we have our 30 grams and it's perfect 30 grams. So today we check retention like we usually do. Okay, I'm gonna start by fluffing this up a little bit. I'm recording audio to both cameras, so we'll see what sounds best. That's what I will use. So weird, like not being able to feel things properly with your fingertips. Okay, so next step, we have to heat up the water. Wow, this is such a different setting for me, you know, what a treat. And we got so much snow, it's pretty crazy. If you guys stick around all the way to the end of the video, I'll show you guys some clips and some pictures and some stuff of what we've done. So maybe you have a little look of the cabin where we stayed, and just a wonderful experience with the family. It's been great. This thing is sliding on its own. Goodness, Wojtek, I don't know how you do it all every day, all the time in this kind of conditions. You know, it's kind of fun for a while, but you know, for example, today we wanted to go into the town and, you know, go to the market and things like that. And, you know, we have a van. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to drive. As a matter of fact, there was somebody driving down the road. I'll see if I can maybe include a little clip or something so you guys could see what the road looks like and all that stuff outside. But the guy was like sliding off the road, you know. So I told him, kind of signal him to come to our driveway because it's kind of flat, and he was able to make it into the driveway, and now his car is stuck right there in our driveway because he had to walk back home because he couldn't drive down. So, you know, you just got to be really prepared for these conditions. You can't just kind of wing it. All right. I can barely feel things. You make sure it's nice and tight. Now I'm gonna have to check my focus again before I start this. These little legs go out like this. Gives you a little more surface area to put your kettle. Okay, I'm gonna check the focusing. I'm trying to record this video all on one take. So just do everything on one take, and we'll see how this works out. Of course, I'll edit some of the dead, you know, where nothing's going on, but it should make it pretty easy because it'll just be like one clip. You know, I have two angles, I have two different audio tracks to pick from. So, you know, it should work out pretty easy. When we go live, if we can ever finally go live, you know, this kind of setup is probably something like what I could do, you know, we'll see. Can barely see the flame. Well, it's heating up my hands too. There's definitely some birds or something up on the roof. I hear them walking around. Making coffee outside. So peaceful. And in this kind of setting, man, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. This is so much fun. Oh, it's about to whistle. There we go. All right. Now that it's hot, I'll put it down on the floor. I want to take the chance of, okay. And I'm gonna remove this. Okay. Okay, obviously this is hot, so let me put it off to the side here. And a little top back on it. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna set up the Tricolate and I'm gonna check the focus, but it should be close to it there. Should be fine. See, I used it this morning Again, I'm just gonna brew right into this. Have a filter. Now it's gonna be nice, some nice warm coffee right about now. Okay, I think I'm gonna heat up things first because, I mean, it's really cold out here. Okay, the camera says the focusing is perfect. So let's put some hot water in this. Well, lots of steam now. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this water. Wow, that steamed all the way down off the balcony. That was pretty cool. You can see all the steam coming up the hot water as it went down the balcony there. Okay. I got my WDT. I'm not sure if I fluffed it up already. I might have. I don't remember. So we'll do it again. Maybe I didn't. Little WDT. The coffee in there. We give it a little shake. And that's it, we can start brewing. Let's start the scale. Let's start the time. Okay, so we have 30 grams. We're gonna do 450 grams of water. Almost forgot the little screen. Wow. Okay, let me start the time over. Okay, start the time. So again, the water is really close to boiling. I'm gonna go ahead with 150 grams. Okay, wow, got that almost spot on, 149.8. And I'm gonna give it about a minute. Now what happens is that all the grounds, they kind of float up. So my first step here is gonna be I'm gonna do some wet WDT to kind of make sure everything gets saturated evenly. So just do some agitation. Now after you do that, the grounds, they start to settle at the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and shake it a little bit. Give it a little swirl. Usually I don't like to swirl too much because it could, everything could come up to the sides, but I'm gonna keep doing some wet WDT here. Make sure the grounds are well distributed. And they're nice and even in here. Just gently, you don't wanna, obviously you have the paper filter at the bottom, so you don't wanna mess that up. But just move it around a little bit. Okay. We are at 1 minute 20, and now we're gonna go to 300. Second pour. Okay, we're at 297, almost 300. We're gonna finish with 450. Okay, so right now we are at 2 minutes. I want the whole process to finish maybe like since I'm brewing extra coffee, maybe like 7 minutes. That would be kind of nice. The Tricolate is a slow brewer. Your time is usually, you're gonna be looking at, I would say at least like 5 minutes, maybe even 6 minutes. And you can push extraction on the Tricolate sometimes all the way to like 8 minutes. People do 10-minute brews on the Tricolate. It depends how much coffee you're brewing also, obviously. Okay, so I'm close to 3 minutes now. I'm gonna do the last 150. Okay, we're just gonna go straight to 450 now. All right, I went a little over 454, and we are almost 3.5 minutes into it. And now we just wait and watch the process. Maybe I can pick up the phone, because now I don't have to do anything else here. I'm just waiting. Let me walk around the back here, pick up the phone, give you guys a little view of the scenery. Check that out. So the sun just came out, but the whole morning it's been snowing. A little bit heavy at times, actually. Not too heavy, but this is what we're looking like. We have a nice sitting area there. I'll enjoy my coffee there at the end. And then I have my little setup here. Let me put this back. All right, I think we still have some water here, but we're getting to the bottom. We have some nice like CO2 action, a lot of degassing happening from the coffee. Again, we're brewing once again the Sumatra, this one from Good Brothers. Let me see if I read the tasting notes. I forgot what they are. Again, this is the one that gives me like a little bit of this coffee is the one that gives me like a little bit of like a spiciness, like a little bit like cinnamony. You know, I've been meaning to look into the website, because usually they put more tasting notes and more information on the coffee on the actual website than on the bags. On the bags, they don't put a whole lot. And I know on the bags, it doesn't say anything about that. It says sour gum syrup, brown sugar, rustic sweetness. That's it. So it's sweet. You do have a little bit of acidity, but it's kind of mild. And again, you have like that little bit of like spiciness or like cinnamony kind of tasting notes. At least that's what I get from it. Okay, we are at 6 minutes. I'm calling it just under 6 minutes. So it brewed kind of fast, actually. But all that's left is, I forgot to bring my coffee mug. Let me bring a little mug, because I'm gonna be sharing this, and I'll split it and I'll give you guys a little taste test. Okay, so now all that's left is to give it a taste test. This off to the side. Again, you know, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to drink right, to brew into this. I wouldn't do it every day, but you know, times like this, you know, we got to make it work. So give it a swirl. Let's taste it. Cheers. I hope you guys brewed something tasty to join me here. It's pretty awesome. You know, when you get it right, it could give you a really good cup of coffee. It's just a little tricky with the channeling, and you know, sometimes you don't get a nice even extraction. But in this case, it worked out for me because it's perfect. Yeah, you got that little bit of like sweetness and spiciness, kind of like cinnamon kind of tasty note. Yeah, it's like a little herbal tea kind of quality. Mild acidity. Well, I'm gonna change the little setup, sit right over there, maybe enjoy the last of this. I hope you guys brewed something tasty to go along with me here. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's video. Again, I filmed 2 videos while here in a little getaway cabin. And yeah, the next video we should be back home again in the usual setting. And I'm glad you guys are here with me, and that I was able to keep you company for a few minutes here. I know these 2 videos probably gonna end up being somewhat short, but at least I'll give you guys something at the end. Maybe do a little cinematic something there at the end, so you guys could see some of what we did here, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys a whole bunch. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And next week we should be back home, so we'll enjoy the last of our stay here. We still have a couple more days. I don't think I'll have another opportunity to record because again, now we got kind of backed up on some of the things we wanted to do, right? Because we got snowed in. So, but anyway, I'll let you guys go here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. So you guys see, this is the front of the cabin, and there's the poor guy's car. We came in that van. We have a little barbecue area, but it's completely snowed in. You know, all the ice is kind of melted now. It's kind of funny how it melts so fast, but I'll show you guys a clip or something when the whole road was full of ice. It was coming down, I mean, the whole morning, but now that the sun came out, it's kind of already melting. But you could see there the road. You could see there the front of the cabin. Let me show you guys a little bit more. But yeah, you see the front there. It's really nice. I mean, we've had a really good time here. It's 3 stories. You could see there on the bottom has also a porch. We were up there in this one. And then we have the 3rd story up there. There's no more outside area on the 3rd floor. But yeah, we have that back there and the front here. And yeah, it's been wonderful. All right, thank you for watching. See you guys next week.